So Anthony Joshua has finally broken his silence on this Deontay Wilder situation. As you see here, Joshua posted on Instagram and he said, "Sorry for not posting in a while. I've just been hanging around waiting for a signature." And you know which signature he's been waiting for. Deontay Wilder's signature. Where is Deontay Wilder's signature? $15 million, which is what? 4 or 5 times higher than any Deontay Wilder purse he's ever received in his entire career. And he don't want to sign for $15 million. They said Joshua didn't want to sign for 50. 50 is not 5 times more than Joshua's ever made before. But 15 is 5 times more than Wilder's ever made before. So who's ducking, really? Wilder's got an opportunity there to fight Anthony Joshua in April for $15 million. Now, I've got no issue with him knocking back the 15 million, waiting until after him and Joshua have got their next fights out the way, and then demanding more after it. I got no problem with him demanding more than 15 million as long as he beats his next opponent and Joshua wins in his next fight. No problem. Ask for 17, 18, whatever. Because I do think the fight is going to be bigger by the time April rolls around. So I've got no issue with Wilder wanting more money than 15, even though 15 is a great purse for Deontay Wilder when you look at what he's earned before. But the fight will get bigger, so yeah, he can demand more. But when he's talking about 50-50, people, please, he never fought Klitschko with the WBA title vacant on the line. He never fought Klitschko. He ducked Klitschko. He never fought Joseph Parker in the unification for the WBO belt. The WBA was what he got with Klitschko, the WBO from Parker. He never did that. He never achieved all the things that Joshua achieved in his first 21, 22 fights. Wilder didn't fight anybody with a pulse until he was, 30, 32, 33, 35 and 0 or something like that? Come on. Let's be sensible here, people. And, talking about the Wilder fanboys, I had to laugh, right? There was some Wilder fanboy. This is why I don't entertain these people. That's why I don't have discourse with them. Because there was one of them who popped up in one of my videos recently, and he said that Joshua has not fought better competition than Wilder. Now, look, people, if you can come out your mouth and say that Joshua has not fought better competition than Wilder, you belong in a mental institution. That's where you actually belong. Seriously now. Because you are completely out of touch with reality. How can you say that Joshua has not fought better competition than Wilder? It's insane to even think about saying that. Never mind actually move your lips and say it. Jesus, people. Where are we going with this? But anyway, Wilder has the opportunity to sign, but all this 50-50 stuff is silly. It makes it look like he don't really want to fight. Hopefully, it's just some country way of negotiating. Maybe in his head he knows he ain't going to get 50-50 and he's willing to settle for less than 50-50. But in his country bumpkin mind, he might think this is a good negotiation tactic. And maybe it will be. We'll see. Anthony Joshua himself said, it's not what you're worth, it's what you can negotiate. So, we'll see what Deontay Wilder can negotiate. And as for the picture here, I'm sure there are going to be some Illuminati watchers who say Joshua is posing here in an inverted crucifix, satanic and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I don't know about that. I don't know what Joshua was into. So I'll leave the Illuminati watchers to debate that. But yeah, let me know what you think of about everything I've talked about in this particular video. Anthony Joshua finally breaking his silence on Deontay Wilder. Has he been silenced by the Hearns? Have they told him to zip it and allow them to do the talking for him? Or is it a choice of his? Maybe he's told them, you know what, you do the talking, I don't want to talk. How controlled is Anthony Joshua? That's a question I would actually like answered for myself. I'd actually like to find out how controlled he is. If he's controlled at all. The Hearns make out as though he's the boss, Joshua. I'm not sure if I believe that, but I don't know. I'm not saying I disbelieve it, but I'm not sure I believe it just because the Hearns have said it. So let me know how you feel about it, people. It's Hatman, I'm out.